Now this is not exactly what I wanted to deal with today. Something popped and now my wheel is sideways. It's probably a bearing. I won't know until I get in there. I still have it hooked up to my truck and I've got my truck's parking brake on. However, I'm still going to put a block on the other wheel, just to be safe. My jack is about 30 years old. Definitely need to have, you know, a jack stand because this thing will not hold anything up anymore. I don't see anything broken there. Hopefully it is the bearings. Not that hot. So I don't know. We have to get in it to see. This happened when I was just a little bit down the road from my garage. So I just turned around and came back, but I'm not going to take it all the way to the dealership because it's too dangerous. So I'm going to see if I can do it myself, and if I can't do it myself, I'll have to get it towed to the dealership. They might fix it under warranty, but I'd rather have this thing ready to go because I have a trip next weekend, and I don't want to disappoint my clients. Although they'd probably understand if I have to reschedule because of problems. That tire's going to fall off. All right, that's pretty solid. 3/4. Look at this. Ooh, yeah, that's not good at all. I probably should have loosened these before I jacked it up. Yeah, see, that is why. All right, it's on its own weight. Good old breaker bar. Now that I got them all loose, it's time to jack it back up. First, the lug nut off. All right, let's take the wheel off and have everything fall apart, probably. Well, there's the cap to the bearings. Dexter Vortex. Yummy. Yep, that is the bearing. Go and grab a towel. Alright. I'm probably going to have to take this thing apart and figure out what to do. Let me think on this a little bit and then get back with you guys. First thing I've done here is clean this up to see what I'm working with. And like most bearings, you have a pin that holds in the nut that locks it all together. So I got to get this pin out. And with it broken, it's going to be tricky. Probably could use a bigger screwdriver. There we go. Pin is out. And there's the nut. I really hope this hasn't messed up my axle. That is a worry. I think I need to take the brakes off. It looks like these pads are held on by these stud slash bolts. Let's find out. Easy peasy. Set that to the side. All right. What a mess. Now the axle itself looks really bad. Yep, there's a place where it's really boogered up under there. So this whole axle is going to have to be replaced. Not good. At this point, I'll have to get back with you guys with the replacement parts. All right, let me tell you a story of what I've had to go through to get a new axle for this boat, for the boat trailer. Now, immediately after I got done filming the first part of this video, I called Diamond City Trailers, and they gave me a form over email to fill out for warranty with Dexter Axle. Now, as you can see here, I'm dealing with 3 different companies: Excel, Diamond City Trailers, and Dexter Axle. Now, Excel has been amazingly responsive to my situation, and so has Diamond City Trailers. Now with Dexter, they could use some improvement. Now I filled that form out, I emailed it to Dexter, and I didn't hear anything at all. About a week later, I found their website and the phone number to their warranty department, and I gave their warranty department a call, and they told me that I needed to fill out a form that's online. So I did that. I filled out the online form, got an instant RMA number or warranty number, and then I think I did get a couple of emails from people sending it to other people. And then another week of nothing. So I called Dexter Warranty back, and they told me that for a boat trailer, I have to talk to the Atlanta warehouse warranty department. And funny thing is, I called the Atlanta warranty number that they gave me, and all they did was transfer me back to the main warranty line, and they said they weren't supposed to do that. Now, eventually through emails, I found the person that was assigned to my warranty issue. So I called the Atlanta line again and figured out their phone system and got directly in contact with the person working on this. They basically apologized to me and got my warranty situation moving forward. They told me to call back in like a week So I called back in a week. They said they're starting to build it. There's about a 2-week build time, and then they will ship it to me. And exactly 2 weeks later, it's at the FedEx freight place. And I have a buddy that's actually going to pick it up right now. Now, the issue I think Dexter is having is because they've been buying out other companies. And I think the boat axle part of their company came from a different company. That may be why there's these communication issues. I would say eventually, as time goes on, they'll probably get better once they get everything incorporated together. But for my specific situation, it's been a mess. Thankfully, I'm getting the axle today, and it's going to be put on the boat eventually. I did look through the Dexter warranty material, and they require a professional to put the axle on the boat. Now, I have a lot of experience with axles. I have replaced multiple bearings. I've replaced axles. On my buddy Milton Hill Bill's trailer, I've helped him replace his axles before on multiple boats. However, I can't say I'm a professional because I don't have that nice little certificate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a mechanic come here and work on this and help put this together with a new axle. Sadly, that mechanic does not want to be filmed. So all I'm going to be able to do is show you how you take this off and then show you what it looks like after it's all back together. So let me show you how to take it apart real quick. So changing an axle is real easy. You just got to take these U-bolts off, which is 4 bolts, and then you have to drop down the leaf spring either by the front or the back, whichever one's the easiest. Then you take the old one out, you roll the new one in, put everything back together. This one's just a tad bit more complex because we're dealing with a brake system as well. And hopefully it will just bolt on. If it's not easy, the mechanic will figure out what to do, and I'll let you guys know what he did. Now let's magically fix this in an instant. Well, I got the axle, and the axle comes with everything, even the leaf springs. It has calipers too, so that's really nice. All right, showing you the new axle before my mechanic puts the tires on and then does a test drive of it. Now, we did have a little bit of an issue on this side, on this leaf spring. It was cockeyed a little bit, so he had to loosen the 4 bolts on the U-bolts and then maneuver it back into place and then tighten it all back up. Thankfully, the U-bolts themselves, they didn't move. And when we measured the distance between the U-bolts on this one versus the old one, it's the exact same. Always measure everything twice to make sure it lines up. Overall, it looks pretty good, and I think we'll be putting the tires on this and road testing soon. Oh, road test is done, and it's doing great. It's going down the road straight. It doesn't look like anything's happening. We don't hear anything happening. I think it's a done deal. Now, you're probably asking, why am I sitting right here? It's because I want to show you guys something new that I learned from the mechanic. And it has to do with bleeding the trailer brakes. Now, if you've ever bled brakes on a car, you kind of know how to bleed brakes. You have someone back at the wheel and then someone pumping the pedal. So you open the brake valve, have someone pump, and then hold down the pedal while the other person tightens the valve. You do it with the tire that's furthest away and start working your way towards the master cylinder. It's the same concept on this boat trailer. You go to the tire that's furthest away, you open the valve, you take the cap off the reservoir, which is right here, and then you have to pump the brakes. Now, how do you do that on a trailer? Well, it's under here. There is a safety button, and then there's a little piston in there. So you put your screwdriver through the hole on top of the piston, you press this little safety up, and then you just pump it with your screwdriver. And just like a car, you pump it till it starts coming out, and then hold it in place, have them tighten it, and then they open it again, you pump it again until you get all the air out of the line. And you do it the same for both sides. All right, now that this saga is finally over, it's time to take my boat fishing again. I have been waiting a while to get this back on the water so I can catch some fish in my boat, which has brand new aqua traction in it that I haven't been able to walk on yet. Now, I do plan on making some more boat specific videos, maybe even do a drone video showing the boat as is. It's pretty much done now. I've got aqua traction in it. I've got my talons. I got all the rod holders. It could use a couple more rod holders, but for now, I think I'm ready to do a drone video of it. I'm also going to do a promotional video for my guide service and probably talk about it a lot more on my channel because I'd like to book some more trips this year. I've been a guide for about 4 years now, and I've been on YouTube almost 7 years. And like what Dieter Melhorn named our little interview video, I do know a spot or two to take you fishing. And I have access to really good bait and plenty of rods and reels to catch fish with. If you're interested in a guided trip, go to fishingwithbilly.com. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe you learned a thing or two. I know that I did during this entire process. And as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. And stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this on the water and catch a big fish. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.